All right, I'm Samuel Smith, and my film is Mad Lord, Samurai of 1,000 Deaths.
It entwines around us. Long ropes of flesh, suffocating.
The film's about a great lord who is taken down with sickness. So he's been terrorising the neighbouring clans. So they retreat to their castle in fear of the neighbouring clans preying on their weakness. So Sokushitsu, who's the head concubine, talks to General Eki, and she says, you know, she's got an idea that could save them. So she tells General Eki she should go to the shogun's palace, and she has influence over a concubine there who can get them the medicine they need to cure their lord. And so then General Eki leaves, and then he comes back, but he doesn't come back with the medicine. He comes back with a story of treachery and betrayal and witchcraft. I'd done 2 short films before, which were influenced by Asian cinema, and the other 2 were more action based. So I had a feeling inside brewing that I needed to make one more before I moved on and did a feature, but I needed to do something more substantial, I think. So I thought, you know, I need to make a samurai film. It's obvious. I love Kurosawa and that kind of era of films. So I thought I'd make a samurai film. So I wrote a script and I sent it out to some people, and they said, this is good, you know, this script's good. And I sent it out to some casting agents, and they fed back and said, you know, oh, this is good, the dialogue's good. So I had that good feedback. And then at the same time, a band called Steak, which is a stoner desert rock genre, they approached me to do a music video. So I kind of thought, what if I took their budget, which they had for the music video, and put it in my pot for the film? So I went back to them and said, hey, I'll make you the coolest samurai music video you ever seen, and they were into that. So now I had a script and a bit of budget, and I suppose the ball started to roll. Because the script was liked and good, it got passed around. I think that casting agencies help themselves, is my understanding. So it went out, and I got some amazing actors in the film. Christopher, who plays Lord Kuro, the Mad Lord, he was in The Hitman's Wife Bodyguard, and he has a scene as an assassin opposite Samuel L. Jackson, where he's trying to kill him, and he's shouting abuse at him. It's an amazing scene. And he's also been in The Princess, which was out this year, so that's great. And Garner, as she's played opposite Johnny Depp in Waiting for the Barbarian. So that was super cool, you know. I am like mildly obsessed with that Japanese period, but there was things in there where I'd be writing, and you know, certain etiquette and things that I would be unsure of. So I reached out to like an expert, which was this guy called Mike, who runs, well, he's actually a legit samurai who has lineage to a samurai in Japan, and he trains under him, and he trains the arts of samurai. And he also runs a company which sells samurai armor. So asking him about, you know, what would he do in this situation if the character's doing this? He'd be so willing to come back with information. So it was accurate. Like, it's not, you know, I didn't want it to be a hardcore period drama that's like a historical piece, but, you know, it's good to try to get it in the right place. Then when we were moving forward to saying, you know, I'm going to make this film, he then came forward and said, well, do you know, I've got like 50 suits of armor you can borrow. So that was amazing, and him and his wife were incredible. The film couldn't have been made without them. So I wrote the script inspired by Kurosawa's Throne of Blood, and then through the production process, it kind of moved away from there. So it's more now with the mix of live action and animation. It's more, you know, a comic book style that's kind of filtered through into the film. So does it inspire them to go and watch Kurosawa films? I'd say no, but maybe it stirs like a interest in samurai films, or, you know, films of that ilk. Yeah, it's a real honour to be nominated for this award and a few awards. I want people to see the film and recognise how much hard work has gone into making it. So Mad Lord, Samurai of 1,000 Deaths is on Sunday the 6th of November at 12 o'clock. If you're into samurai, if you're into desert stoner rock, if you're into huge battle scenes, then you should come see this film.